Hello, welcome to another session of Helpli. In this session, we're going to solve one simple problem using Helpli. Who are the guests, how many people coming in, what cars they are coming in. It is the host's responsibility to reach out to the guest, get complete information about the group coming in and the car information, and give it to the HOA in case your house is in the high-rise building or the gated community managed by the HOA. This is very important. If host is not providing that information, your guest can be in trouble. The HOA gate security, it's possible they would not allow your guest to check in. To get this information right in time in front of the HOA, it is the host's responsibility, and host has to do a lot of legwork to collect the information, fill out a form, and give it to the HOA. Today we're going to learn that what setup need to be done in Helpli and how can we set it up. A short-term rental portal like Airbnb, what need to be done in there so that this automation can work very well. Let's start. We are at the Helpli portal. By default, we'll be landing on the host portal. For new sign up, which we already did in the last tutorial, in this tutorial, login, we have chester.helpli@gmail.com account already got created. So we are making a new property. Create a new property. When we create a new property, we go first place, and this name for the property description should be same as your description into your into short-term rental portal like Airbnb or VRBO. Whatever the description you mention in there, we should be keeping the same description so to avoid the confusion. So parking count, how many parkings your condo has it, and parking spot is 25. Web URL, this information from the Airbnb portal, that what link we are talking about for any particular unit. We go to Airbnb portal. In the Airbnb portal, we go to the listing. When we go to the listing, we see all the listing of the property. These properties, we have taken help from a Airbnb host, and thank you very much. We have taken all the permission. To just show you, we'll take example for one of the property here. So let's go to the property, a symbol I, which is a preview listing. We right click in there, copy link address, come back here, and we paste it here. If we click on the I, we can open the same link, for example, whatever the property link we copied from the Airbnb. Okay, so let's come back. We'll skip this area for now. So now we are going to add a address of the property, and this address is, we can put some address, William Street, Atlanta. So this is just a fake address, just for the sake of showing you how we can capture the address, all the field get populated, and we need to mention here what the unit number we are showing. We can say unit number 2 or 3. That's, for example, this unit number is for the reference, right? Because your actual address for the building does not contain the unit number, just to specify what unit we're talking about. And here, which is important, select HOA. This HOA should be having your HOA link. If not, it will be the responsibility of the Helpli support staff to add that link into it. But most of the time, you should be having it here. Let's select one link, which is a HOA in the example. We say next, and then upload photos. We did not select any bedroom, kitchen or something in the first section, so we can skip this one too. And then sync calendar, we'll come back to this one later in some other tutorial, that what is the purpose of calendar. We'll come back later. Skip here, and my first place is ready. Now let me show you, when we create this property, how selecting a HOA, work it out, and where do I need to go, and just to ask for any of the guest list when the guest is booking my unit. Let's go in the property. On the left hand side, we have different options, and one of the option is main desk check-in HOA. Click here. Here we see a link. This link is for my HOA form. This form link can be copied from here and give it out to the guest. How do we give it to them? We'll come back to that later. But if we need to see this form, how the guest will see this form, we can try clicking on the eye. This is the form, what guest will see. We'll come back to this one. For now, let's skip it. We tested out, it's working well. Very good. Come back here. We see this is the form and we can copy from here, and till now everything is fine. Property got created and my guest will be showing up here. How do we do it? How does the guest know that which form to fill it up? Let's come to that, because we need to have a setup done on the Airbnb or any other short-term rental portal. Okay, let's go to the Airbnb. Let's go to the inbox. On the inbox, when we click on the inbox, we see at the bottom 3 icons. Middle icon is schedule messages. This message is going to be scheduled as per the event happening. Let's go manage, or sometime it comes directly as a new message in the beginning. We say new message. We can say my first message for 203. We can say guest list. Just for the sake of simplicity, we already have the message created. We just dump it here. You can create your own message here to personalize. We say hi, guest first name. It will automatically insert the guest first name. Please provide all the guest name and phone number for the front desk. Here is the place where we need to copy the link from your Helpli. Copy the link from here. So this form will be shown up. Now we want to send this form to the guest. When we paste it here, in this message, we are saying what property we want to book this message for. And we can book the property, say like save. So one property got selected. We want to create one message for one property, and we want to schedule a message. As soon as the booking is confirmed, we want to send this message out. When? Immediately after. So messages got created for one listing, selected one, scheduling at the time of booking confirmed immediately after, and we say create. And this first message got created. This message is successfully done. Everything is done. Now let's test it out. Now let's see how this whole system works. So we're assuming that the message has been sent to the guest through the Airbnb portal, because we already set it up that as soon as booking is confirmed, it will go to him. He'll get an email from the Airbnb with a link into it. The link is coming as is. So we open a form. This form is being seen by the guest. We are assuming that we are filling the guest form. If the guest is not filling the form, it's host responsibility, so the host has to fill the form. So the host is filling the form on behalf of the guest. Chester Helpli is the host name. Email address, phone number is coming by default. Parking spot, we selected 1, but we are not disclosing the parking spot name yet. So the guest name is my first name and last name, and Gmail is asd@gmail.com. This email ID is the guest email ID, and when you fill the form, the one copy will go to him so that he can anytime go back and modify date as today by default coming in, and it'll be maybe after some time. We say 25th to maybe 29th, right? Driving license is needed. Yeah, of the car is we can say DDD/123. Okay, this is for Georgia, and we have 2 cars. In case we have 2 cars, so we can say RTE Georgia. So we have a group, and the group has 2 people coming in. Both are coming from different places. They have their own cars, and we have a guest is another guest and the phone number, whatever, right? And now we want to have extra comment. We can say please issue extra parking, and this will be comment gone to the host. We say submit. Once we submit this form, let's come here. If we see it here in my account, I see this information, everything pending checking, not checking yet, done, right? And now let's go to the email of the host. This is my email of the host. So this gives me the information that the guest so and so guest has submitted a checking form, so and so, so and so, so and so. So now here the host can go back to the account and see whole information about the guest, and the same information has gone to the guest. He can change it anytime, host can change it anytime. How do the host change anytime? You come here, you click at the view. This view is the host view, and mind it, this view is the guest view. So they click in here, they requested for another parking, you want to change it, click here, won't change, you say edit. Then here you can say like 51. This is a temporary allocation of the parking, and it is not showing changing any parking for your next guest. For the next guest, parking again would be 25 only. So this is the change, you did it, and but mind it, here you see 203, but the guest does not see. The guest, to inform the guest what unit number they would be coming in, the host should be sending an email a day before, or Helpli can also do it on behalf of the host to let the guest know that their unit number is 203 one day before. And I hope this is going to help host a lot to save the time, because the guest is filling all the information, not the host. If the guest is so adamant in filling the information, even the host can fill the information on behalf of the guest, and still it'll be all documented digitally. In case HOA need to find out whose car it is, they can simply go search your card number or your name and figure it out who's the host and who's the owner of the car, and avoid any mishappening or